Data storage is one of my favorite IT topics, which you can probably tell after seeing my collection of NAS servers or watching my ultimate backup strategy video. But in this one, I'll be talking about very local file storage, and quite fast one. 1TB Plextor M8PeG is the newest addition to my workstation, and just to make things clear, this video isn't sponsored at all. The SSD isn't a loaner from the PR company or a gift from the manufacturer. Plextor is packed in a rather good looking box from which you can find out that it might not fit in a laptop, most probably because of the included heat spreader. It was my first encounter with the M.2 form factor and I was expecting something bigger.
That's what she said!
A black heat spreader covers entirely an ugly green PCB populated with 1TB of Toshiba MLC memory modules. Those modules are supplemented with a GB of DRAM memory, all managed by a Marvel controller. The M8PeG features an M.2 standard connector. Direct access to the PCI Express bus provided by the NVMe interface ensures much higher speeds than those offered by SATA. In marketing materials, Plextor claims that the read speeds can be as high as 2500 MB per second and write speeds up to 1400. M8PeG comes with a 5 years warranty, which is pretty much standard for high-end storage solutions. Installing an M.2 SSD is as easy as inserting it into a slot at an angle, pushing it down and securing it with a screw. But this might be not the end of it. In case of my motherboard, the ASRock Z170 Extreme 4, it was necessary to update the UEFI to the newest revision to properly recognize the M8PeG. From there, I didn't experience any problems. Windows installed without a single issue. I'm not a benchmarking expert, so I only quote results from Crystal Disk and Atto, and if you crave for more stats, you should definitely check out Plextor SSD review over at Anand Tech. Those guys know what they're doing. My test revealed that the best case scenario sequential read speeds are on par with Plextor's claims. Write speeds are a bit slower but still quite decent. I use my computer mostly for video editing and some occasional gaming, and the improvement over your typical SATA SSD is most definitely noticeable. Currently, M8PeG sells for around $500, which is quite expensive, but still a little cheaper than Samsung's 960 EVO, at least here in Poland. The price should drop a little once Plextor's new NVMe SSD hits the market. If you have the money, I think the 1TB Plextor is a worthwhile investment. I myself am really glad I could finally get rid of the 2.5-inch SSD that I always had hard time finding place for in my desk PCs. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.